The FBI failed America. That's the subject of tonight's Waters Words. The Bureau has been corrupt for decades. J. Edgar Hoover cut deals with the Kennedys, the mob. They spied on politicians, tried to throw elections. We know that. Remember, Nassar was the USA gymnastics doctor who sexually abused hundreds of gymnasts? Hundreds. The FBI admitted it ignored and covered up a massive molestation scandal.
I'm sorry that so many different people let you down over and over again.
Joe Biden never even said anything about it this week. Neither did Kamala. But this is just the tip of the iceberg for the corrupt FBI. The FBI let Jeffrey Epstein walk around abusing children for almost 15 years. The billionaire pedophile cut a sweetheart deal with the feds, then raped more teens under everybody's nose. This happened under Robert Mueller's watch, Jim Comey's watch. The FBI seized surveillance footage from all of his homes. Where did all that go? After the deadly '96 Summer Olympics bombing in Atlanta, the FBI tried to pin the crime on the wrong guy. Remember Richard Jewell?
Do you feel you'll ever have a life, the kind of life you had before?
The kind of life I had before? No. The FBI and the press changed that forever.
Do you think those who are responsible for what happened to you have been held accountable?
No. I don't think 2 weeks without pay is accountable for what they did.
You're speaking about the FBI agents?
Yes. They violated my constitutional rights.
Here's another doozy. The father of the guy behind the Pulse nightclub shooting that killed 49 people, he actually worked for the FBI. Sadiq Mateen was the father of Omar Mateen, that terrorist who murdered dozens of people in 2016 at that Orlando nightclub. Turns out the dad was working with the FBI as a confidential informant for over a decade, leading right up to the massacre. The FBI has had rotten people in their network for years. One of their own informants was living with 2 of the 9/11 hijackers. It gets worse. Remember the Parkland school shooting in Florida? Tips came in 6 weeks before the massacre, alerting the FBI that Nicholas Cruz was an armed and dangerous likely school shooter ready to blow. The FBI never even followed up on the tip. The FBI basically dropped their investigation into the Las Vegas massacre after over a year of wasted time. Stephen Paddock, who shot and killed 60 people at a festival in Vegas, the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history, and the FBI came up empty, and we never hear about it. The FBI was also heavily involved in the plot to kidnap Michigan Governor Whitmer, and then the lead FBI agent on the case, he was just popped for beating his wife after a swingers party. And what really happened with Hunter Biden's laptop? The FBI has had it for almost 2 years. Sat on it, nothing. We need to audit the FBI and clean house. You can't trust them. It's failed us, failed innocent women and children, cost lives and livelihoods, and nobody pays a price.